Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the part 1 of today's session. In this module, we will be discussing about the various thermodynamic processes. Any process in which the thermodynamic variables of a thermodynamic system change is known as a thermodynamic process. The first one is a quasi-static process. Processes that are sufficiently slow and do not involve any accelerated motion of piston or large temperature gradient are quasi-static processes. That is, the change in pressure or volume or temperature of the system will be extremely small, and such processes maintain thermal equilibrium in all its states. Second is isothermal process. A change in pressure and volume of a gas without any change in temperature is called an isothermal process. In such a process, there is a free exchange of heat between the gas and its surroundings. In short, isothermal process is a process in which temperature remains a constant. Next is adiabatic process. A process in which no exchange of heat energy takes place between the gas and its surroundings is called an adiabatic process. In short, no heat will be given out or no heat will be absorbed by the gas. The equation of state for an isothermal process is PV is a constant, where P is the pressure and V is the volume. The equation of state of an adiabatic process can be written in three different forms. First one, PV raised to gamma is a constant, where P is the pressure, V is the volume, and gamma is equivalent to Cp by Cv, which is known as the ratio of specific heats. PV raised to gamma implies that P1 V1 raised to gamma is equivalent to P2 V2 raised to gamma. The second equation of state is T V raised to gamma minus 1 is a constant, or T1 V1 raised to gamma minus 1 is equivalent to T2 V2 raised to gamma minus 1. Here, T is the temperature. The third equation of state for an adiabatic process is P raised to 1 minus gamma. It's 1 minus gamma. T raised to gamma is a constant. Or P1 raised to 1 minus gamma, T1 raised to gamma is equivalent to P2 raised to 1 minus gamma, T2 raised to gamma. As we had already seen, gamma is known as the ratio of specific heats, that is Cp by Cv. Now let us discuss about isochoric and isobaric processes. Isochoric process is a process that takes place under constant volume. That is, there is no change in volume. Delta V is equivalent to 0. Isobaric process is a process that takes place under constant pressure. Here, delta P is equivalent to 0. Now let us see what is meant by a cyclic process. When a system returns to its original state after completing a series of changes, then it is known as a cyclic process. In this process, the initial and final states will be the same. As the internal energy depends only on the state of the system, delta U will be equivalent to 0 for a cyclic process. Applying this condition to the first law of thermodynamics, we get Q is equivalent to minus W for a cyclic process. Now let us see what is meant by a PV diagram. A graph representing the variation of pressure with the variation of volume is called a PV diagram. The work done by the thermodynamic system is equal to the area under the PV diagram. Now let us see what is a reversible process. A process which can retrace so that the system passes through the same states is called a reversible process. Otherwise, it is irreversible. Irreversibility arises mainly from two causes. That is, many processes like free expansion or an explosive chemical reaction take the system to non-equilibrium states. And in most processes, dissipative forces such as friction, viscosity, etc. cannot be eliminated. Hope you have got an idea about the various thermodynamic processes. Thank you, dear students.